Most people think the Yeti lives only in the Himalayas, but deep in Europe's frozen heart across the Swiss, Austrian, and French Alps, there are stories of another one. A silent, white giant wandering the blizzards. For centuries, people have called him the Alpine Yeti, and even today, science still has no answer. The first written account appeared in 1716 in the diary of a Swiss monk named Brother Kessler from the St. Bernard Pass. He described a white man of great size crossing the ridge, leaving behind footprints as wide as a plate and deeper than any man could make. That night, the dogs in the monastery howled for hours. In 1782, near Chamonix, France, woodcutters reported a pale creature tearing bark off trees and eating snow. When they approached, it screamed, a metallic roar that echoed through the valley. They fled, but later found enormous handprints frozen onto a pine trunk. By the 1800s, stories spread through Switzerland and Austria. In the village of Zermatt, shepherds spoke of a ghost man who stole salt and dried meat from huts during storms. Each time, they found clumps of white hair stuck to the wooden doors. One hunter claimed he tracked it for a day and found a half-eaten mountain goat, then footprints that ended abruptly at the edge of a cliff. In 1820, mountaineer Johann Tinner wrote that he saw it near the alleged glacier, white as snow, tall as two men, walking upright. It stopped, turned its head toward him, and vanished into the mist. In 1934, Austrian climbers photographed enormous footprints near the Jungfrau Glacier, 40 centimeters long, aligned like human steps. No animal known in Europe could walk like that. But the most famous case came in 1986. During a snowstorm near Zermatt, mountaineer Hans Baumann captured 4 blurred photos of a towering white figure walking upright along a ridge. Experts from Bern University examined the negatives. No editing, no trick. The images were real. What they showed, however, remains unknown. In 1998, a rescue pilot reported seeing something huge and white moving along a glacier crevasse at 3,000 meters. Thermal cameras picked up faint heat signatures larger than a human body. In 2018, scientists from the University of Lausanne reanalyzed archived Yeti hair samples. Most were from brown bears, but one from Valais showed a 3% DNA deviation from all known species. The report was labeled possibly unknown primate origin. But some researchers believe the Alpine Yeti was not born from nature, but from man. During the Cold War, the Swiss Alps were one of Europe's most secretive military zones. In 1962, NATO files, later declassified, mentioned Project Helios, a cryogenic endurance experiment near Davos. Officially, it tested human survival in freezing environments. Momo. Unofficially, the goal was mutation. Locals spoke of trucks entering tunnels that never appeared on maps. At night, lights flickered on the mountain peaks and strange sirens echoed through the valleys. Rumors say one subject survived beyond expected limits, but his body began to change, hair thickened, skin turned white, metabolism slowed to near hibernation. Then one night, the facility went dark. By morning, the entrance was sealed. No one ever saw the staff again. In 1987, declassified document C9142, Bern included this line: unidentified bipedal organism sighted near Alpha 6 base, evacuate personnel. Marked as biologic anomaly. Was the Alpine Yeti a Cold War experiment gone wrong? It could explain its humanoid shape, its fear of light, and its immunity to extreme cold. Maybe the monster isn't from the Ice Age. Maybe it's from us. The Alpine Yeti is only one among many. Across the world, legends describe its relatives. In the Himalayas, the Grey Yeti guards mountain passes and warns monks before avalanches. In Russia's Urals, the Armistice steals livestock and leaves claw marks on barns. In North America, Bigfoot roams the forests, darker, taller, but eerily similar. In China, villagers call it Yeren, the wild man. In the Andes, Elukumar is said to roar before storms. But only the Alpine Yeti is pure white, a ghost said to appear before blizzards, as if warning travelers or guarding something sacred buried beneath the ice. Today, Switzerland has turned its monster into a mascot. Tour agencies offer Yeti tracking tours where tourists hike with night vision and thermal cameras. More than 30,000 people join each winter, a $1 million business built on fear and fascination. Souvenir shops sell chocolate Yeti bars, ski resorts host Yeti festivals, and statues of the white giant greet travelers at train stations. For locals, the Yeti means income. For tourists, it's adventure. For the Alps, it remains mystery. Some say it's an undiscovered species. Some say it's human, changed by cold, time, and isolation. Others believe it's spiritual, the guardian of the mountains, the embodiment of nature that man can't conquer. Those who've heard it scream say it's not rage, it's warning. When the Yeti cries, the snow moves, and when the snow moves, the mountains remember. Maybe the Alpine Yeti is not a monster. Maybe it's the last wild secret of this world, a memory of when nature still ruled us. So the next time a storm howls across the Alps and lightning flashes over the white peaks, remember, some legends never die, they just wait in the snow.